All right, the next thing I want to talk about is the art.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm joined by the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the Jet, Kenny Smith. And the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out there in Cleveland, where it'll be the Cavaliers against the Denver Nuggets. Well, for Denver, they're sitting at 500 over the last 10 games, kind of treading water. They'd really like to make a splash over the next few games. With the regular season starting to wind down, Kenny, if you're a team that's put up a good fight, but now it's obvious you won't make the playoffs, what's your strategy the last few games?
Well, you try to get better for next year. You want to improve. Every day you're on the court, you want to improve. But you also want to put a good product on for the fans. So you want to have the fans believing next year could be your year as well.
Well, I'm not as nice as Kenny. I want to win now. So the first thing I would do, I got to evaluate the coaching staff. And then I got to decide which players I want back. We're not making the playoffs. Well, I'm not paying any people.
Wow. That'll do it. Both teams ready for tip. We send it to Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Basketball action at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. The home of the Cavaliers, live on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldrich on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. Cavaliers again playing host, continuing their homestand in this one. And with the top record in the East, well, there's no doubt that this is a top caliber team.
And as well as they're playing, you'd have to consider them one of the leading contenders to take home the title. A number of teams in that discussion, no doubt about it, but they are right in the middle of it.
No doubt about that. This is just a loaded team. They are going to be extremely difficult to beat in a 7-game series.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Moutier and Harris are their lengthy guard set. Lyles out there with Wilson Chandler, and it's Jokic in at the 5. And a lot of teams at this point in the season know they're out of it. No playoffs for them. Really, they're just trying to get their ducks in order, I would think, for next year.
Organizations start to play the younger guys at that time, Kevin. And then sometimes you have some veterans that just still come out, and that's what you want to have. Guys that lead the way in being professional. Yeah, it sucks not to be in the playoffs, but you got to understand is you got to still play the right way under any circumstance.
Harris passes to Jokic over Thompson, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And because of his size, that's a difficult shot to contest.
But it's not just the size, it's the natural feel for the mid-range game. Not everyone has it.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Only the first quarter. Guys are getting in a groove, but communication on the defense has to be better.
Now the pass to Lyles. Back to Chandler. Jokic with a screen on Thompson. 6 to shoot. Chandler against Thompson. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. LeBron dishes to Love. Passes it to Thunder. He feeds it to Thompson. Over Jokic. The shot by Thompson, no good. On defense, Cleveland. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And I know the defense wasn't great, but yet still their ability to stay composed was impressive.
When things come too easy, it's easy to lose focus, but they held each other accountable and played hard.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Pass to James. Love outside. Feeds it to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. There's the 3. Denver grabs the miss. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And on the road, their perimeter shooting really helped to kind of keep the crowd out of the game.
You know, I was surprised to see how comfortable they were in that environment. Shot a very high percentage from way beyond the arc.
And so here's Cleveland following the miss by Jokic. James outside. Here's Thomas. Sweet little floater.
Yeah, going to the floater right there. That was pretty.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Moutier kicks to Lyles. Moutier pass to Lyles. Now Moutier, he's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Harris inside the line, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
No one near him. That's one he's got to hit. One he usually hits.
Tries again, and it's laid up and in by Thompson. Thompson's got his second bucket.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
And the Cavs over the last few seasons setting records when it comes to three-pointers made.
And really, they did a good job of surrounding LeBron with floor spacers. They doubled down on that when they got Channing Frye. And then when he and Kevin Love play together in the front court, the Cavs can bury you with their long-range shooting.
Now here's Thomas. He had 22 points in the win against Philadelphia.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
Now here's Chandler. Isaiah Thomas unable to get his last shot to go. Mudiay kicks to Jokic. And Thompson sends it back.
Great timing by Tristan Thompson on that block. That's his forte. Early in this quarter, he's been aggressive and selective with his shots. Tremendous efficiency.
Love outside. Here's Thunder, guarded by Harris. Thunder. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Kevin Love. And Denver with a change here too. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Lyle. And even at this level of basketball, players are still developing their ability to handle and finish with their offhand. What was that process, Steve, like for you?
I think when you start to look at basketball, if you're a right-handed player, coaches always will talk defensively, push him left. And most of the times you're going to get pushed to your offhand. And if you're starting to make the team pay with your offhand, then they'll play you more honest. And then you have advantage because you can go right or left. But when teams and defenders understand you can't go to your offhand, that's the way you're going. So the more you can work on that left hand, if you're right-handed, it makes the defense more honest.
Was that a career-long thing for you? Did it take you the length, or was it something that you established early in your career and just kind of carried through your many years in the league?
It was pretty good because I worked on it, Kevin, but I would think I was probably still about 70-30, maybe 60-40. The guys that are 50-50, when you, no matter where you push them and they can make plays, a guy that I look at, Mike Conley, his floaters left and right, there's no difference. It's hard to guard guys like that.
The shot's good from Thunder.
The facilitator, LeBron sees the entire floor. If you're open, you know what? He'll find you.
Jokic a screen. Harris kicks to Plumlee. The feed now to Mudiay. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And with Mudiay, although he is a heavy rotation player, Greg, he is still somewhat of a project. Cleveland leading by 7. So out there for the Nuggets right now. Mudiay and Harris are their lengthy guard set. Jokic is out there with Lyles. And it's Chandler in at the 3 spot. James outside. Little turnaround. Bucket is good.
At a time when everyone's obsessed with threes and dunks, LeBron showing off a strong in-between game.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Emmanuel Mudiay spent a year in China prior to the NBA rather than playing in college. A lot of people respect what he did while he was over there. He said, being in a foreign country, everything is different. It made me mentally strong. Now in the NBA, he said, you've got to have confidence because every point guard in this league can play. You've got to keep that edge and be prepared at all times. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Mental fortitude is critical, especially when you're a young player in this league. The pass to Thunder. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Wallace with it, picked up by Harris. Love the pass to Thunder. It's up a 3. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, interconference matchup. Two teams that'll see each other only twice on the schedule.
It's always interesting. You're not exactly sure what you're going to get, but it'll be fun to see how it plays out.
Count the basket. That's now 8 points for Jokic.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
LeBron kicks to Shumpert. Here's Thunder, guarded by Harris. Back to Shumpert. LeBron dishes to Thomas. It's a pick by Love to the wing on the left. Thunder. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Nuggets trail by 3. Mudiay with the ball. His last outing, he had 8 points. Jokic sets the screen for Chandler. Out to the wing, beyond the arc. Love grabs the board. Love's got 5 rebounds tonight. From past the arc, and he drills it. Beautiful release there from Thunder. Thunder's got 7 points.
Bad communication defensively. This is the last guy you want to leave open from there.
There's a good screen. Chandler with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Chandler kicks to Jokic. Over Love. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Puts it up from 12, and it's James missing. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert, and he gets the bucket, and it's an 8-point Cleveland lead.
The power, the size, you like to see Shumpert attack the paint more often. You know, Tyronn Lue, a 2-time champion as a player with the Lakers, that understanding of what it takes to win it all has laid the foundation for his coaching career.
Here's Wiles, and yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul, unnecessary content.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Harris outside. Here's Moutier. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Moutier's got 4 points in the quarter. And Tyronn Lue talked about his breadth of experience as a player. He said, I won titles. I also played in the worst team in the league. I've done it all.
Also, Kevin, to add to that, he's been a starter. He's been a bench player. He's missed time with injury. That helps when he's trying to relate to his players because he's been there and has been through everything and whatever they're going through.
The Cavaliers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. Smitty, you were very much the prototypical wing player during your career. When you look around the league, which current player reminds you, say, most of yourself and your style?
You know, I think a guy, he's getting a little bit older, but I think the most, a similar guy for me was Joe Johnson. Some of the guys I love watching right now, I was definitely not that long, and a guy that could create that much space is Giannis because he can handle the basketball. I'm looking forward to watching Ben Simmons. I like the 6'8", 6'9" guys that can handle the basketball, but I would say Joe Johnson, and he's still going. Looking a little tentative on a very makeable shot, and this one was uncontested.
Pass to Harris. Jokic a screen. And it's Harris off the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, he could have made a better choice. He left him an easy one. Let's see how he plays the next screen.
And that one's good. James.
One of the best finishers this league has ever seen. LeBron with another inside.
It's tipped and stolen by Love. Uncovered. The shot's good from Thunder. And it's an 8-point Cavalier lead. For Denver, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. And stolen by Love. Outside jumper. Left side, Love. And Love throws it down.
Good look by Shumpert. Right on the money.
The Nuggets trail by 10, and Denver decides to take their first time out here. And the Nuggets over the past few seasons have done a great job as an organization of collecting talent.
And with that steady approach, they've been able to develop a star with Jokic.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers sitting with a comfortable lead up.
Thank you, Kevin. Coach, what have you liked about your team's performance so far?
I like our physicality. I thought we came out, started the game physical. That set the tone for us early.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of it. We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. And you look at Thunder, what a contribution.
And, you know, not always the guy that you would expect to be making the big plays, but so far tonight, he has delivered.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the two stars, LeBron and Love, making up the forward positions. Thomas is out there with Thunder, and it's Thompson in at center. Lets it go from 11, and again it's Cleveland.
That's the right strategy. Get the ball to LeBron. Let him go to work.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the 76ers was definitely a factor. He ended with 13 points and did his work from both lines, hitting from beyond the arc and from the foul line. A surprise attack from a guy who's typically viewed as a role player. We'll see if he can continue to play a larger role in tonight's game.
Nice work, D.A. Thank you. It was a very focused, intense performance we saw from him last time out.
And there was no letdown at any point in that game. That focus you talked about never went away.
He'll bring that same focus. If there's one thing we can be sure about, is that he is mentally prepared each and every night.
6 on the shot clock. James adds a two-pointer. And again, LeBron missing.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Harris passes to Lyles. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Thompson dishes to Love. Here's Thunder, guarded by Harris. No good from Thunder.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
On defense, Cleveland. Moutier, no good. On the wing, Thompson. With the teardrop, the putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Crashing hard on that putback, Thompson does his best work around the rim.
Here's Moutier. He's got 8. To the middle. Here's Jokic. The basket good off the assist from Moutier. Moutier's got 3 assists now in this one. The Cavaliers leading by 12.
Well, Tristan Thompson, the only player I've heard of to switch his shooting hand for free throws midway through his career. He's basically ambidextrous, so why not give it a try?
And just showing you his determination despite the size difference.
And he makes the little adjustment just as he goes to lay it in.
And Tristan Thompson remains a relatively poor shooter, free throws and otherwise. He's tried to add a 15-footer, Smitty, but I don't know if that's in the cards.
And I think he's probably better off just staying around the rim. The kind of rebounder he is, sometimes you just have to play to your strengths.
Chandler against James, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's going to be on Jokic.
The aggressive mindset, LeBron putting it on the deck and drawing contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. So many things you could single out about the game of LeBron James, but Steve, his finishing is absolutely amazing.
I totally agree. A guy that can go both ways with both hands, not just a dunker. He has great touch around the rim, the ability to play through contact. He has collected more and ones over his career than any of his contemporaries.
And here we can now take a look at how the ratio was between the 3s and the 2s last season for the Nuggets.
And they were focused on spreading the floor and getting good looks from three-point range. That was the key to their offense. They put in a lot of work on the perimeter.
Here's Moutier, and the rejection by James.
You got to keep an eye out for LeBron. He may be lurking. What a block that one was.
Cleveland leading by 15. Pass to Thunder. He kicks it to Thomas. Lock at 6. Thompson sets the pick for Thomas. Fires for 3. No good from Thunder.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Moutier with the ball. Thomas is on him. Here's Jokic. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Thompson. Thomas passes to Thunder. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. And that's 13 points for Thunder.
I mean, just a good shooter taking what the defense allows. Find some space out beyond the arc.
Here's Jokic, and Thompson sends it back. Harris outside. Jokic a screen. A second chance effort, and it's laid up and in by Harris. Harris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
James, the pass to Thunder. Outside Korver. The screen from Thompson. Thomas kicks to LeBron. Thompson sets the pick for James. Korver gets a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Thompson goes up again. He lays it in. Thompson's got 10 points in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Harris outside. There's the pick. Kicks to Chandler. Good D by James.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
They are.
Nuggets shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with Harris and Barton are the perimeter. Then there's Murray. Then it's Plumlee, and it's Hernangomez in at the 4 slot. Wide open look here for Murray. Good on the triple. Murray's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Nuggets.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Rose can't hit.
Coming down the stretch here, holding the lead. You like him to be more efficient offensively.
And here is Murray. Plumlee with a screen on Love. Here's Murray. Dishes it to Plumlee. And that one is good.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
The Cavaliers leading by 19. Pass to Thunder. Rose, a screen on Harris. Here's Thunder. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Plumlee's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Shot from 16. Harris misses.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
And this is where JR can put it on you. Excellent in the catch and shoot.
Barton kicks to Hernangomez. Barton against Smith. Now here's Murray. And there's the pass to Hernangomez. And a miss there on the triple.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
There's the dish to Love. Smith outside. Here's Rose. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Murray dishes to Barton. Drills the 3-pointer. Barton's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
So much sharper, so much more efficient with his shot this half. Just taking what the defense allows.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Right side Rose. To the middle. It's tipped. Plumlee with the steal. Feeds it to Harris. That's short off the rim. The Cavaliers leading by 19. outside Rose. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Plumlee with the rebound.
You know, on a pretty good night for these guys overall, his shooting has been the biggest weakness.
Martin from outside. Denver the rebound. Now Crowder. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Passes it to Thunder. Shot clock at 6. Fires from the wing. That shot misses. Some solid defense from Harris. Barton in the corner. In the corner, Murray with it. Hits the three-point bomb.
Timeout.
Murray's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Nuggets.
He's done his job tonight scoring the basketball, but they've still been outplayed overall.
And the Cavaliers call time here. We all know just how physically strong NBA players are, Steve, but they have to be mentally tough as well. How about in that category? Who has the best mental toughness, guys you've observed?
I look at a guy that loves the big moment right now. Top of the list has to be a Kyrie Irving, LeBron James, the great ones, Russell Westbrook. I mean, his focus, and James Harden. Those are the guys that stick out for me, that just come in and night out. Al Horford, mental toughness. You love those guys because their mental toughness match their skill set. They usually have great results.
Outside Crowder. Here's Thunder, guarded by Harris. Crowder against Chandler. Crowder goes in. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
Doesn't get exactly the screen he wants, but turns out he doesn't need it.
Mudiay pass to Jokic. The basket good off the assist from Mudiay. Moutier's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Cavaliers leading by 16. Pass to Thunder. And he banks in the layup. 12 points for Tristan Thompson.
Refining his skill set inside. You see the work Thompson's putting into his game.
Jokic with it. Here's Harris. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Well, this is what every coach emphasizes. Keep your head up. Be willing to make the extra pass.
Now the pass to Thunder. Thomas, a screen on Harris. Love kicks to Thomas. Thompson sets the pick for Thomas. And here's Love for 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
Jokic sets the screen for Mudiay. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist for Mudiay. Moutier's got his 5th assist in this one. The Cavaliers leading by 17. Passes it to Thunder. Thomas a screen. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Jokic. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. James is checked in. Both free throws good from Thunder.
You know, the Cavs are able to stay big and still space the floor. When they put Kevin Love and Channing Frye together, it's a death lineup with their shooting.
And Plumlee kicks to Mudiay. Here's Thomas. He dishes it to James. He feeds it to Love. In the corner, it's James. It's a pick by Love. The 3. And it's LeBron James with the 3. James has got 9 points now in just the second half. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And with LeBron's ability to play the power forward, the Cavaliers can go small and slide Kevin Love, Steve, to the 5.
And very effective with their small lineups. The one thing they've lacked is great rim protection. They can rebound just fine, but shot blocking is something they've lacked.
Denver's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. And here's Moutier. And Harris wide open. He shoots the basket. Good off the assist from Moutier.
And this is the value of letting the play develop. You find the weakness in the defense.
Pass to Thunder. LeBron a screen on Harris. And there's the feed to James. The pass to Thunder. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Thomas outside. Shot clock reset for Cleveland. Love outside. Thomas kicks to LeBron. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. The screen from Thompson. Here's Thunder. Rejected by Harris.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Cavaliers.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Tristan Thompson.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
Here's Barton. Offensive rebound. Hernan Gomez. LeBron with some nice D.
No hesitation. He took it right to the rack. But a quick reaction by the defense.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Thunder. Denver grabs the miss. Now here's Murray. Pass to Wiles. Hernan Gomez kicks to Jefferson. The Nuggets with another miss. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers.
Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Congrats on the win. Now, you got it going offensively. How did you create looks for yourself against the defense?
Thanks so much. I tried to find the spaces and the gaps that they may be slow to cover. And when we have the ball moving around like the team did today, it's easy to stay in a rhythm and see plenty of shots. And tonight I was able to convert.
The ball really was moving. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, I like this, man.
Nice and quiet out here, ain't it?
Yeah.
Listen, I know how stressful the season is. Just trying to give you a way to relieve it.
Appreciate you, bro.
Anytime.
How long you been doing this for?
Been fishing since I was like 2. That's how me and my dad bond.
Hey, I heard you got invited to MJ's golf tournament.
Yeah, that's gonna be off the chain. Definitely going to there.
Can I go with you?
Nah,
All right.
no +1.